Every year around September, August, July, June, even as far back as junior year, so many students get very concerned, worried, where am I going to go? What's the next step of my life? Am I going to be able to go to a school like Harvard or Notre Dame or Penn? Or will I go to maybe a smaller school, maybe a local community college? I have no idea. And they don't know the first steps to really take to be able to decide. There are certain things that every student, every parent, every family, every counselor can kind of look at first to be able to say, what school best works for me? Usually, you may look at about 20 or 30 schools at first, but obviously that's going to be way too much. So you get a good idea about the programs they offer, the amount of students that are accepted per year, the kind of caliber of students they look for. Are they very strong in academics? Are they very strong, maybe even in athletics? Are they strong in science? Are they strong in humanities? Are they liberal arts? All these different factors play in, and then you sit down and you make an outline. What really works for me? How's my GPA? Is my GPA very, very strong enough to apply to a school like Stanford? Or is it, because of some struggles I had my sophomore, junior year, I might look for a school like University of California, Santa Barbara. This is what we want to look at every year when it comes to your college applications. At ACI educational programs, one of the ideas we do is to be able to look at honestly your GPA, your strength of your schedule, your SATs, but also what you've been involved in school. To be able to say, I think I might be able to apply to this school and this school. We'd be able to tell you that is a great dream college. We'll give you maybe a couple, 3 or 4 options, and that's one of the things you want, is to get good counseling, someone from outside of your family, someone from outside of your community that can say to you, looking at everything around here, have you thought about this school? Have you thought about maybe a big public university? Have you thought about a private research institute? You're very good at technology, for example. You may have a fantastic GPA, and so you might look at a school like MIT, or you may look at a school like Purdue, or maybe even start some very basic technical engineering skills in physics or chemistry at a UC, maybe a Riverside or some other school like that. But you want to get about 10 schools, maybe a couple of dream schools, some good schools that you realize might work for you, will probably be a good for admission so that in March you actually get that great letter. And then a few other schools that it's pretty confident that unless anything really turns badly, that's going to be a very good safety school for you. Ultimately speaking, your purpose is to see that letter in March, the one that comes in that says, we would love to welcome you to our college. At ACI Educational Programs, we want to provide that opportunity for you so that you may have that letter, smile, and know that you've done a great job.